Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpatyade Tave तापत्रय विनाशाय श्री कृष्णाय वयं नुमः. हरि ओम. जाग्रत्यपि च विद्वांसं पीडयन्ति न ते तथा अविद्वांसं यथा लोकम् दयापात्रं च सर्वदा. Now what we found, that when the mind functions, even in dream also when it functions fluttering, but it comes and goes, but more in a waking state, when the mind functions, all the expressions of likes, dislikes are there. Right? In deep sleep and all that, it is not there. From that one point we have understood that they are the dharmas, properties of mind, not of Atma. Now what is said, Jagrati apicha vidvansam na te pidayanti. Vidvans, a wise man, person who has realized this truth, that these are the properties of mind, not of me, that man is called man of wisdom. When a wise person also comes to waking state or not, he wakes up from sleep, yes. So in his case also mind is functioning or not? Yes, functioning. There are also various thoughts and modifications will be there or not? Yes, will be there. Somebody can ask Mahatma Ji or any person what will you have, tea or coffee? You can also say, give me tea. Oh, he has got a liking for tea, huh? So all these kind of preferences can be there. All these things will be there or not? Yes, will be there. But this interesting point is, they na pidayanti. They do not torture, they do not trouble, they do not persecute, they don't create any disturbance for that wise man. Oh. In case of wise man also, in the waking state, when the mind functions, there also will be variety of thought modifications. Not only desire, anger or anything like that, but love, kindness, all emotions, generally whatever you find, all those emotions will be displayed, and you can see that. Sometimes you can say a man of knowledge also getting so angry, see he gets angry. So what? He can get annoyed because wonderful people around, so they will get annoyed and all that. But pida is not there. It just comes like mind level it has gone. The knowledge that I am Chaitanya Atma Swarupa, it is always there. So what we find in waking state, here is a wise man and the other side unwise. So wise person also has got all these kinds of things, feelings and thoughts and emotions will be there, but they don't create any problem for that person. That's why in the 4th chapter also you will see the lakshanas of wise man and all that. There's no problem at all. But avidvansam yatha pidenti. But ignorant persons, everything is a problem only, There was one king, I don't know who was that, Midas touch or some. Whatever he used to touch used to become gold. Huh? Midas, I don't know. If I say Midas, they'll say Midas. If I say Midas, they'll say no, this is Midas. ये भी एक पीड़ा है. वो अमेरिकन होगा, दूसरा बोलेगा, ब्रिटिश और बोले. The English also is, Indian English is different, Australian is different, American different, British different. Anyway, but somebody was there, I heard that he had a boon, whatever you touch, it will become gold. We also have got a boon. Whatever you touch becomes a problem. Everything is a problem only. Actually, that man, that became a problem only because everything you touch is gold. In front of there's a cake and ice cream and you touch gold. You can't eat gold. And when a child came, come baby, gold. If everything becomes like that, also is a problem only. Whatever we touch. But some people case not only problem, it becomes a crisis only, or a big crisis has got. And wise man, no problem. Prasadam adhigacchati. Prasadam. Everything is joy only. So when the mind functions, all these emotions are seen. The wise man is not perturbed, disturbed, because he knows what is nature. And ignorant man, if he sees something, is a problem. If he hears something, is a problem. If somebody comes and only just tells, do you know, such and such person was telling something about you. If you are a wise man, you will say, let him tell. No, but what? What did he say? No, forget about it, whatever it is. Oh, no, tell me. And then whether that man said or not said, and then you say, what is it, fuming? Huh? Jagratyapि ca vidvamsam pīdayanti na te tatha avidvasam. The way these things disturb and agitate an ignorant man, they do not, wise man, they don't disturb him. That is called sthita prajna purusha, a man of wisdom. Man means woman also, I have told you already. Anyone who has got this knowledge is that person of enlightenment. Therefore, daya patram cha sarvada. So this ignorant man is always an object of pity. Daya patram, miserable. I pity him. Pavam. बेचारा, गरीब बेचारा, उसको कोई चारा ही नहीं मिलता. Every time with daya patra, he evokes only pity in the hearts of people. What a pitiable condition. That person may be very rich also, educated also. But always a problem. How are you? अब क्या बताएं? See, they call it pleasantries also when you meet somebody and how are you? Some people start talking their health bulletin. We never asked you, how was your night? पूछो ना कैसे मैंने रैन बिताए. तो वही पूछो ना मैं, don't ask, and पूछो ना, ask कि how I have. whole night I was, awake. Vichara, Dayapatra. Pitiable is condition. Huh? क्या बताऊं जाग्रत्यपिच विद्वांसं पीडयन्ति न ते तथा अविद्वांसं यथा लोकं दयापात्रं च सर्वदा. So now what we find, just because these emotions and all that they arise, they don't create problem. I hope you are following the thought development. Only because these thoughts and emotions they are not still creating a problem. Because if that was creating problem, even the wise man or otherwise man or everybody should do all that. Huh? But a wise man, in his everything is happening. So all these emotions in themselves are not any kind of problem. Oh, serious point. Then why the problem? The real problem. That we have got a body is not a problem, that we have got a mind is not a problem, that we have got a sense organ is not a problem. And our body also goes through all that growth and aging process, it's not a problem. In the mind also, all these thoughts, they come, that's not a problem, but that's our nature only. So the problem is what? Tasmad ajnaname vatra sarvada dukkha karanam tatsvarupam hi jnatavyam vicharena maya. Tasmat, therefore, what we come to conclusion is the cause of all our sorrows is not the mind or different emotions and all that which arise. Ajnanameva atra sarvada dukkha karanam. The cause of all our sorrows, sufferings, all agitations and whatnot, the cause is ajnanam, ignorance. But the problem is, what is ignorance? So, but follow the thought. If body itself would have it was a problem, then every problem only. If the mind or senses are problem, then what freedom will be there? But wise man has that, ignorant man also has got that. But wise man is not affected. Tasmat ajnanamevatra dukkha karanam. Ignorance alone is the cause of sorrow. But what is the nature of ignorance? Tat swarupam hi jnatavyam. The nature of ignorance also will have to be understood. What is this ignorance we are talking about? We are not talking about ignorance of physics or chemistry or mathematics, or science and arts and music or business or anything like that. Because ignorance of physics, you know what is ignorance of physics, you don't know and you study and all that. But this ignorance we are talking about is a very original ignorance, very fundamental. And because that ignorance remains, therefore a person may be very, very strong physically or financially or political power-wise, but still suffers. We are not suffering because we don't know physics. Is it like that? So if you are ignorant, because we don't know physics, Therefore, sorrow is there. So all physicists should be very happy and all that. But there is no such thing. You know why you are suffering? Because you don't know music. Huh? But those who know music, they have to face music of life. Huh? Then, which ignorance we are talking about? Tat swarupam hi jnatavyam. Vicharena adhuna maya. So I have written so. So now I will have to understand the very nature of ignorance. Which ignorance we are talking about? Adhuna now vicharena by right thinking. We have to understand what is ignorance. It's a very, very peculiar kind of thing, in this ignorance. So it is the basic fundamental ignorance. Because now we have seen raga, dvesha, ahankar, swartha, and they are all arising. They are arising from ignorance. What is that ignorance which manifests in all these forms? What is its nature? It's a serious point, huh? Serious. Once somebody asked me how to have fun in life. So I said, be serious. Serious does not mean long face. Serious means serious, deep, mature thinking. We think just eat, drink and be merry. That will not make you happy. But so there is nothing to eat and drink and then what will you do? Huh? Then will you be happy? But we are saying something, in the absence of that also you will be happy. That is something. So we have to very seriously think the nature of ignorance. Seriously we have to think. So we'll have one shloka, because I don't want to leave you now like that, at least speak about, what is that ignorance we are talking about? Satya buddhir yada drishye swatmano bhinnata tatha sukha buddhistada tasmin dukkha buddhir hi va bhaved. The first thing is, when we are in deep sleep, nothing. When you wake up, we start seeing the world around us, of things and beings and everything. And when we see, the one thought which is there in our mind, that what we see is real. Satya buddhi. In drushye, what we see, what we experience, a thought is there in our mind that it is real. Satya buddhi, the samasi, satya iti buddhi is called satya buddhi. That what I see is real. The notion of reality is there in the world of objects. And another thing which arises, bhinnata, it is different from me. Some object is there, it is different from me, and also it is real. That's a basic practical thing. Then arises another buddhi, another thought, sukha buddhi. Then what I see, I say it is real. Even though we may not verbalize like that, but that thought is there behind it. Jagati satyatva buddhi. That it is real. Then you say it is beautiful and it is a source of joy. So I superimpose the idea of sukham on that. sukha or dukkha buddhi, or it is the first cause of all. So something is there, is different from me, and it is real. That first thing has to be there. There afterwards, our idea that it is beautiful or ugly, joy giving or sorrow giving, the object by itself is only an object. Huh? And what one considers as a source of joy, other person thinks it is a source of sorrow. So it is not in the object, it's what you have thought about it. And then what you think, it starts appearing like that also. If you think that it is beautiful, it looks very beautiful. What beautiful? Because everybody's idea also of beauty also is very different, no? Once you know monkeys, I read it one place, monkeys, and they saw a beautiful lady. They said, oh, what a beautiful lady. That one monkey, but only tail is missing, you know. If the tail was there, it would have, oh, what a beautiful idea of beauty. Because he has got a tail, so are you amused? Yeah. Satya Buddhi. You know, remember, all these desire and all that arises only when you have got Satya Buddhi. What happened, you know? I went to somebody's house. I went because they invited me, okay? It was not gate crashing or anything. They invited, so I went, you know. Dining table, everything was there and all that. You know. Such, you know, that basket of beautiful, all mangoes. They were looking for so delicious. And you know what happened? That lady of the house was giving me everything except mango. But I said, what kind of person is that, you know? That looking so, you know. Suddenly, luckily, a phone call came for the husband for to attend it one. Then I told that lady, can you get me little glass of water? But she said, it is there. No, little warm water. Not that I wanted warm, but I wanted to go away. So when she went, then I touched that mango. Plastic. Now see, I had desire for that mango because I thought it was real. Point is serious. I thought it was real, but looking so nice. So they had desire. But the moment I came to know, it was not real. What do you want? Shanti. How the desire rose because, number one, no other bhindata. However hungry I may be, and suppose I go here, nothing is there on that. Right? What do I say? Let me eat my finger. Do you have got any desire like that? वो नरभक्षी भी होते हैं ना लोग, They eat human, but other human being, huh? Not their own body. Why? Why I don't have desire to eat my own finger, however hungry I may be? Because I don't think it is different from me. It is me only. I am telling very serious points. So the ignorance, the nature of ignorance is that when we see the world of objects, one thought, we may not verbalize it or say anything, but it is there that it is something different from me, and also it is real. After that, then I have the idea it is beautiful or not beautiful, or it is a source of joy or source of sorrow. But when the true knowledge takes place, then we understand that you alone are there, that is one Satchidananda Tattva. Other than it, there is nothing. Other than that, what appears as something appears different, but it is neither different from you nor real in itself. And that's why the wise man alone knows how to enjoy this whole world. Wise man alone knows what is happiness. Wise person alone is happy. All other ignorant people are only preparing themselves to be happy. All the time they are preparing. If this happens, then I will be happy. If I get it, then I will be. So all the time you are preparing only. And by the time you get that object, your desire already changed also. So perpetually you are the same. How are you now as before, Baba? And how you are earlier as I am now? दया पात्र. और तू कब सुखी होगा, वही तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. When I will be happy. Every time I thought, if this happens, I will be happy. Wise man is happy. Other man is all the time preparing to be happy. The fundamental problem is there. As long as we think that world is something different from me, and world is something real in itself, very serious point is that. So now, Satya Buddhi, Bhinna Buddhi, Sukha Buddhi, Dukkha Buddhi, all are projections of mind. Then what happens? We'll continue the story tomorrow. It is a TV serial. Tomorrow we'll see then what happens. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 नारायणाय. ओम नमो 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 नारायणाय. श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरिः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः